pretty far across the stage. You know, you've got Thunder Jolts, you've got grenades, Nikita, C4s when you don't even remember it's there.
Yep, well, yeah.
C4s getting stuck to you.
Yes.
Meanwhile, a little bit more of a down and dirty team in Lucina and Mario. They got to get in there, use their hands to fight, use a sword. Right,
they got to get those hands dirty. But I think, you know, one thing that they really bring to the table that, you know, I guess the green team kind of brings it to the table too, is I think it's just a little bit more difficult for them, are the team combos. Their combos are a little bit more simplistic, you know, whether it's forward throw into forward air, forward throw into forward smash, back throw into nair, you know, just that very simple Mario plus a swordsman type of thing. The green team has that too, but man, they just don't got a clue at this point. What the heck is going on off stage, man? Dark Wizzy, man, living up to the name, man, just a damn wizard off stage. Casting spells right here on the green team, man. Watching those guys disappear real quick.
That was some serious sorcery there from my boy.
That was some voodoo. What the heck? All right.
ESAM and MVD still pressed to the walls here, but we're going to see Dark Wizzy finally go out to a C4 explosion. Still anybody's game at this point, but look at how beaten up MVD is getting.
Oh,
that was gorgeous!
All right, guys, I'm about to get off commentary. I can't take any more of this. It goes back to what I was talking about before. Yes, the green team has team combos. Yes, they have phenomenal synergy, but there's a method to it. You know, if they miss a C4, if they miss a grenade, if they miss a throw, they're going to eat a lot of damage. The blue team, they don't quite suffer from that same fault.
I like how we see ESAM and MVD when they're ledge trapping there, each take a different elevation. MVD is going to sit on the top platform, make it dangerous. Meanwhile, ESAM, he could just smash jab.
Yes.
He could do whatever he wants.
He can do just virtually whatever he wants, man. That's the oh, wait a second.
Can't do anything about that, though. And wow, getting tossed, so much damage applied to both of them. And Dark Wizzy, jeez,
man.
The two-frame with that angled down forward smash.
He said, look, it's Black History Month, man. We turning up. We turning up for all of February, man. He is going crazy right now.
I saw Zenyu land one of them on the other stream before, too. The angled down forward smash to two-frame.
I don't know what these Marios had for breakfast, man, but I definitely need a plate. They're looking good. Oh, my goodness, definitely looking good. ESAM able to sneak in the up smash there. I don't know what's going on here with the green team, but I don't like what I'm seeing, but hopefully they can try to channel in some hidden energy, make it a sense of being, try to turn this thing back around, because this is very uncharacteristic here of ESAM and MVD, man, just to get it blown up and exploited like this. Oh, nice. Good sweep on the ledge there from MVD.
Salem dropping the confirm, the forward throw to forward smash again, but all of a sudden this is back to even. Dark Wizzy just getting clapped for a stock. Now it's all up to ESAM. Don't know if I like his odds. 2v1s are so hard to win in Smash.
Especially with, you know, Pikachu. Obviously, Pikachu has the ability to kind of move around the 2v1 and not get sandwiched in the middle. But, you know, when it just comes to kill power, you know, this character is definitely very setup-based. And, you know, it's hard to go for setups when you got a whole nother teammate there that you got to worry about.
And before you even can get the setups, you have to worry about the long range that Lucina brings to the table that Pikachu lacks. Mario, although pretty stubby himself, still can outrange Pikachu in a lot of situations.
Right. Wow, I can't say it was the strongest start, and I can't say it was the strongest middle either, but at least they were able to get the stocks even, because we didn't see the stocks even like that since the match said go.
Yeah, ESAM and MVD certainly turning up really hard toward the end of things, but just not enough. And I think we're seeing the same thing from Wizzy and Salem, right? They're going to come in like a lightning bolt at the beginning of this set, just kind of steamroll these guys until they figure out what's going on. It's a very unorthodox team in a lot of ways, even though they have a more basic and tame game plan compared to even a team like themselves, ESAM and MVD. Wizzy and Salem just don't quite play like anybody else, even same character players.
Yeah, and I think because the fact that ESAM and MVD have played so long together, you know, see, when you look at other like top-level teams, when they have a team combo that's going down and then things kind of get broken up, you can see that the players kind of struggle at times to play with each other when their teammate is not there. But that's certainly not ESAM and MVD. ESAM and MVD, whether they're together going for their team combos or they're no longer together for the most part, they do a good job at playing back-to-back or playing separate. But just in that last match there specifically, I think they had a plan in mind that just wasn't quite working. And then when that plan kind of fell apart, they really struggled to get their footing back. But of course, that's what game number 2 is for. I expect to not see another blow up like that, man. I expect to see more of a grounded play style here.
And we're going to have a lot more open space here on Town City, rather than Lilat. Those close, cramped quarters, and the platform's so close to the ground as well. A little bit more variance here, and we're seeing already ESAM and MVD not getting clobbered like they did at the start of the last game.
No, sir.
Sam going to take his time getting back, avoid the massive threat that is ESAM's Pikachu off stage.
Uh-oh. Okay, nice. I like that short hop forward there. Just trying to push MVD off stage. He knows that Mark's going to have a good time with them, but he was like, before you think about throwing out that forward smash, man, let me show you what these feet are talking about. I love that up tilt. Such a strong move, man. Very, very difficult for even some of the most strongest opponents in this game to deal with. Whip anything versus Snake, you know it's coming. God dang, but he did not see that coming right there from it. Salem sending MVD clear into the corner. It's still close for the most part, though. Yes, the green team, they are down in stock here, but I gotta say the red team, or excuse me, not the red team, the blue team, looking at red percent, not looking very good here.
There goes Wizzy. ESAM still clinging to life here. It's going to be all about how they can bruise up MVD, I think. Because hitting ESAM is a chore in itself, let alone landing a KO move on him. And Snake, you could just toss him around if you devote enough attention to him, right? Put two characters on his back, and it's hard for him to shake them off.
Right, man. That's kind of the beauty of doubles. You know, if you're having a hard time, you know, KOing one of the teammates, just switch focus on the other one. 2v1 the other one. Get ESAM off stage, and you say, you know what? If you're not going to deal with us, we don't really feel like dealing with you. We'll just force share stocks. We're not going to worry about taking your stocks in specific. Sooner or later, you're going to have to force your share stocks. Okay, nice. Playing off of some of the blue team's bad synergy right there. I like that. MVD kind of setting up shot, tossing out everything here. Oh, nice. Goes for the cape. I was a little worried if he was going to go for the cape or if he was going to try to up B through that.
Oh, got the forward smash from ESAM. Almost taking an early stock from Salem there. It was deceptively strong, but of course, just not enough. Now we've got a potential game win here for ESAM and MVD if they're able to just keep the pace that they've already set.
Uh-oh. They back here once more. I love what I'm seeing here from the blue team. They force MVD off stage and they switch right over to the quick 2v1 there on ESAM. Of course, ESAM going to retreat to the ledge on that top platform, set up shot with those thunder jolts until MVD can come back. I love how they're just always so aware of each other, but not too aware they're of Liquid Salem. That forward smash closing things out there for ESAM and evening this thing out.
We have a dangerously close match here. Oh, if Salem was done right there, would have been pretty much dead even. ESAM and MVD holding down the center of the stage, pushing Salem back out. We've got the sticky, all the favorite in the world right now in terms of positioning for these guys, but still just trailing a bit in terms of the life lead.
Okay, gets a grenade toss, beautiful stuff. Got ourselves an even game here again once more. You know, with this in mind, I'm really interested to see what MVD and ESAM are going to do here. Now things are a little bit more close quarters. They don't have to quite play from behind, so now they can go for their sticky combos a little bit more comfortably now.
Hashtag get even, my friend.
That's right, man. Everybody gets hungry, man, for stock. Not everybody gets even. Oh, good gracious.
There goes Wizzy, the C4 on the ground, just not ready for it, or maybe he was stuck to him. But either way, it's going to be the end of him, and Salem can't even feel safe to hit ESAM without MVD immediately detonating that
Oh,
C4.
do you see the first hit of Nair, then he rolls around? That's so smart, and it's so deceptive. Uh-oh. Okay, there's another sticky. Oh, wait, he ends up in some friendly fire. Oh, no, he did not. No, he did not.
Yo, Salem.
Oh, but wait, the C4 can still explode.
Yeah, it's going to go off after 26.5 seconds.
Oh, wait, where'd it go? Is it gone? Wait, where'd it go?
I can't. It may have transferred to Snake.
Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. I know it stopped blinking after a while.
Oh, yeah. I think it's the C3, the butterfly. So it doesn't blink. Yeah.
The butterfly. Oh,
yeah.
Goodness.
It's gray instead of black. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
There we go. The detonation has gone through, and Salem's smart enough to play around it. Of course, he's tangled with many snakes in his days of Brawl. Actually played him a bit himself.
Did you? Oh, that's right. He did. It wasn't very long, though.
Yeah, not really. Just kind of a fun project for him. Either way, oh no, Salem choking away a game-winning up smash, forward smash, really anything to close that out, but he just goes for a grab, and Lucina, some of the more modest grabs in this game, taking like 5% per.
Okay, got a good roll away, looking to reset the neutral. Nice, the neutral special allowing ESAM access in. The air dodge away, there's the dog. It's gracious.
Oh, and the forward tilt, not even going to get a chance to mix up his landing with that quick attack right there. Intense match between these two teams, but it's going to be Dark Wizzy and Salem yet again coming out on top, this time by a much smaller margin.
How on earth?
Dark Wizzy has the same reaction as you right now. He's like, yo, bro, I don't even know you did that. You're so amazing.
Some of these players, man, you know, some of these players are phenomenal. Of course, to be a top 8 of anything, you got to be good. But then you come across guys like Dark Wizzy, you come across guys like Light and Salem. It's like, how do you even see the game? You know, like we see the game for what it is. I mean, you would think that the way these guys play, they developed this damn game, man. It's crazy.
Like, what are you sipping? I see the smart water in your hands, but it's definitely got to be there's another level to it.
There's certainly levels, you know, into getting to top 8. All right, man. But both sides here looking to level up here. We got ESAM MVD. You know, not the strongest game number 1. Game number 2, certainly a much better showing, but just not quite strong enough, man. Salem, Mr. Clutch when we need it. Edging out that 2v1 as phenomenally as possible, man. You know, a lot of times you see the Cypher from Snake aid him a lot, you know, when guys are trying to edge guard him. You know, the hitbox as it flies off will kind of give him that little coverage as he gets back to the ledge. But that was one of those times where it looks like it kind of hurt him. That forward smash looks like it was extended because of the Cypher there. It was able to take out MVD. Uh-oh. Okay. Got a Shield took a bit of a beating there.
Yeah, such a scrappy opening 20, 25 seconds to this game. You see a lot of damage already tacked on both parties here. Oh, and a bit of a miscommunication from Wizzy and Salem. Yet again, we've seen them hit each other quite a bit despite their 2-0 lead and standing in winners finals currently. But they're just able to recover, not taking any mental damage from that, not going to get discouraged.
Right. You can't, man. I mean, of course, you know, these guys can physically play the game, but I think what makes these 4 gentlemen particularly, you know, strong, at least from what we've seen, you know, their history in Smash, period, and singles, is their mental fortitude. You know, the fact that Salem could clutch out a 2v1 like that, or the fact that, you know, the green team is so mentally aware of each other at all times to go for stuff like sticky grenade, you know, combos, or, you know, just all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yeah, man, your hands are only going to get you so far in a game like Smash. It is all about your brain. And right now, we see these guys operating at such a high level. It's also very fatiguing to keep playing opponents this good all day. And you see right there, Salem maybe even losing track of where the C4 was. Going to get a kill picked up on him by MVD detonating it.
That's right, man. MVD's a very, very, very smart player. Very methodical with his madness. Oh, okay, air dodging away. I like that in ESAM, giving him that coverage there.
You know what I think he's doing? Because I saw him do that in one of the games with Zach and Howie. If you air dodge up forward or just straight up when you're just above the ground, you actually can get your jump and up B back.
Wait,
like
can you really?
Yes, it's a little known about tech, but it does work. And multi-jump characters definitely get probably the most use out of it, but yeah, I can see it working out for Snake or really anybody.
Character like Snake can certainly use that, man. You know, Snake just recovery system, not the best in the world.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to already be above the stage to do it.
Oh,
so,
that's true. That's true. Yeah,
there's limited effectiveness. Either way, you know, it's not limited in its effectiveness. Is Lucina's forward air, one of the best moves in this game. Edge guard tool, KO move, spacing, combos, does it all.
It's definitely super effective, if anything. Oh. Okay, what almost looked to be a stage spike situation. Wait, oh my God, the neutral get up. You know, that was, I mean, that was a safe option as always, man. But man, that was just an even better move right there from Salem. Salem just covering all options.
Yeah, that was a hard read and excellent timing on his part.
Yeah, because the average player would have went for up smash, something that kind of scoops from both sides. He's like, nah, man, I got this forward smash and I got you red.
He believed.
Yes, you got to believe in yourself, bro.
Getting a kill at only 80 on ESAM too, that's huge, especially because the evasiveness of this character makes it really hard to pin him down in big stocks, especially in a match like this where it's looking like MVD's just getting beaten up a little too much. Salem and Wizzy playing the game that pretty much everyone should be trying to play against Snake. Don't let him land.
Oh my God, and they had that man a sandwich. He said, look, it doesn't matter if you're in the air or if you're on stage or not, man, you're done.
While he was still in hit lag from the up B, Wizzy just forward smashed him. That's due to the changes to Dolphin Slash that makes you stunned a little bit on the ground before getting knocked away.
Now, we've seen this Salem edge out the 2v1. Does ESAM have what it takes to edge out this 2v1? This one is going to be very difficult for him, because he's got a character as long as we've seen him, who's able to cover a lot of options physically. And then, of course, Mario. Obviously not as nimble as Pikachu, but does have the tools needed to track Pikachu down. Okay, punishes the down air. Up on that top platform once more, and that counter coming out to aid Salem, is keeping ESAM off stage. Oh my goodness. Oh, did you see the taunt? Hold on, Salem.
Yo, you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but either way, Dark Wizzy giving him ahead of himself.
That's right, man. Tossing that head around. 3-0. Very strong showing there for both sides, but it is ultimately Salem and Dark Wizzy are going to move on to the next portion of bracket. MVD and ESAM still in this thing. Obviously, the journey has become that much harder for him. Still phenomenal on both ends of the